Hello students, how are you? Fine, thank you. Today we are going to see our whole activity sheet of SSC board question paper, and that is as I am talking to you. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपण इयत्ता 10वीच्या कंप्लीट बोर्ड ऍक्टिव्हिटी शीटचा फॉर्मेट आज बघणार आहोत. The whole activity sheet is divided in 6 sections and 7 questions. How that is divided and how much weightage that every question carries, let us going to see. This is section 1, language study. This section consists of question number 1, and that is divided in 2 parts, question number 1A and question number 1B. The whole question carries 10 marks. Question number 1A, do as directed, carries 8 marks, and activities given here are, these are total 6, and you will have to attempt any 4. Difficulty is that simple questions are 40%, medium questions are asked 40%, and hard questions are asked 20%. So the activities are given. These are complete the spelling, means fill in the blanks. Students are asked to complete the spelling using proper letter. Second is that alphabetical order. Third one, punctuate the sentences. Third one, make 4 words from the big word. Big word will be given and you will have to make 4 words. But you can make more than 4. It is because you will get full marks. Right now, this activity carries another activity, that activity number 5, that is write related words. This activity is related to noun, verb and adjective. And 6th activity is that complete the word chain. One word will be given and the last letter of that word will be the first letter of the new word. And so in this way you will complete the chain of 4 words. Question number 1B, that is also do as directed, and it carries 2 marks. Here the students are asked attempt any one, and that carries 1 mark. A, make sentence using phrase. Phrase will be given and the student will use the given phrase in his own sentence. Second one, that will be add the clause to expand the sentence. Sentence includes 2 clauses, main clause and subordinate clause. One of the clause will be given and next subordinate clause will be used by the student. So, question number 1B, 2, that is attempt any one also, add prefix or suffix. Means words will be given, 2 words will be given and the student will add suffix or prefix. For example, the word happy will be given. When you will use prefix, that will be unhappy, and when you will suffix, that will be happiness or happily, and like that. So this whole activity will carry 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 marks. Is it clear? Thank you. Students, section 2 is textual passages. These passages will be asked from your textbook that you study the whole year. And this section includes question number 2, and that will be divided in 2 parts, means 2 passages will be given and you will complete the activities. These are given in your activity sheet. So, question number 2A will carry 10 marks and question number 2B will carry 2 marks, means the whole question will carry 20 marks. Right now, activities asked in this passage, that will be of 5 types. Means what? Activity 1, activity 2, activity 3, activity 4 and activity 5. Means what? Each and every activity will be different from another one. Means activity 1 will be, activity A1 will be simple factual question, that will carry 2 marks. So easy activity. Activity number 2, that is complex factual. Both are factual but simple and complex. Try to understand it properly. That will also carry 2 marks. Activity 3 will be related to vocabulary, means the part of speech, synonyms, antonyms and like that. Activity number 4 will be relevant to grammar activity, and that will carry also 2 marks. And activity number 5 that will related to personal responses, that will carry 2 marks. That will be your own answer related to the passage. In this way, 5 activities, 5 into 2 is equal to 10 marks. Right now, let us go to see that. Try to understand the part grammar and vocabulary means what. Vocabulary section, that is activity 3, that will be A3 or B3, passage 1 or passage 2. Vocabulary activity will include match the words, synonyms, antonyms, word register, hidden words, cross out, ornament out, word grid and puzzle. In this way, different types of the question will be asked, but you will have to complete that. Reading the passage very carefully. Right now, let us go to see the grammar section, that will be activity number 4, means A4 or B4. That will include tenses to identify or to convert in another one. Or change the voice, WH type question to be framed, or connectors if, unless, though, as soon as, and like that. Different kind of grammar will be asked in this activity number 4. So, important thing is that for personal response A5, write 4 to 5 sentences. Don't leave blank. If you will leave it blank, you will get 0 marks. But you will try to write something about that, you will get some part of the given weightage. So, students, this is very important to study section 3. This section 3 is related to your poetry section that you studied in your textbook. And that is consists of question number 3A, means comprehension. Activities are given, 3 activities will be given, and activity number 1, 2 and 3. The same as in passage, activity number 1 will be simple factual, activity number 2 will be complex factual, and activity 3 is poetic device, means what? Passages and poetry, that is different to study. So, third activity is different. So, you see, you studied while studying the poem, that is rhyme scheme, figure of speech and so on. Poetic devices will be asked here in this activity. Right now, let us go to see question number 3B. Miss, next poem will be given and that will be asked to appreciate the poem using the points given below. These are, that is the format decided to learn. So, title will carry half mark, the name of the poet will be carry half marks, rhyme scheme will carry 1 mark, figure of speech will carry 1 mark, theme or central idea of the poem will carry 2 marks. In this way, question number 3A will carry 5 marks and question number 3B will carry 5 marks. Total, this question number 3 will carry 10 marks. Students, we have studied 3 sections and each section will be different from another one, and this is not completed. We are going to see or study the next section, that is section number 4, that is non-textual passage. Means what? The passage will be asked in activity sheet will not be from your textbook but related to the lessons you studied in your textbook. So that is not difficult, that is not hard, that is very easy. But you will have to read it very carefully. Unless and until you will not read it very carefully, you will not get how to do the activities. So, the same, question number 4A, that is comprehension, that will carry 10 marks, and question number 4B is summary writing, that will carry 5 marks. The total whole question will carry 15 marks. The activities asked in question number A will be similar to the activities you did or you do in question number 2, that is in scene passages. These are not different. So, let us go to see the question number 4B, summary writing. That is based on the question number 1A passage, means different passage will not be given. The passage given in question number 4A, you will study that and try to summarize the passage. For that, some rules are said. These are: give a suitable title, that is must. Unless and until you are not giving the title, marks will not be allotted to it. So, next rule is that write in your own words, means you cannot copy the sentences as given in the passage. Means your own words are expected to be used doing your summary. Do not copy the sentences exactly as it is given in the passages. So, you will study the passage and try to make is minimize. That is called summary writing. So, in this way, let us go to see section number 5, and section number 5 is writing skill. This is a big question. This section carries two types of the questions, not two questions, sorry. ये पुन्हा घे इथून. Section 5 is writing skill, and this is related to question number 5 and question number 6. Two questions will be asked, but different kinds of the write-ups are expected from the student to write them. So, question number 5A is letter writing that carries 5 marks. Two types of the letters will be asked to complete: formal letter and informal letter. Formal letter is official letter that you are going to write any other person who is in charge of that office or working in that office. So, let us see. When you are going to write a letter, some rules are given here. Use block format, means this is the era of technology and the letters are not written by hand. Right now, these are means prepared or generated on the computer, and so alignment is block format. Everything aligned to the left margin, means this side. No 2 inches space for the paragraphs, that is expected as before we did some years ago. Leave one line between the paragraphs, means space is not expected. That's why the person who will examine your paper should know the next paragraph that you did. Sender's address, date, salutation, all will be at the left of your activity sheet that you are going to write. Right now, formal tips are there. Write subject clearly, correct name and address. From question paper, that 2 or 3 paragraphs are expected: intro, main and the end. In this way, your letter should be properly as asked in the format that you studied in your class. So, right now let us go to question number 5B, that is dialogue writing or speech writing. B1, that is dialogue writing, that carries 5 marks, and B2, that is speech drafting, that carries 5 marks. Means this question number 5B carries 10 marks, as question number 5A carried 5 marks. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10 marks. Means whole question number 5 will carry 10 marks. Here you are expected to write one of the given write-up, dialogue writing or speech writing, as you feel easy. So, the format is given here. When you are going to complete your dialogue writing, A, B and C, 3 points will be given. In A, jumbled sentences will be given and you will set them properly as in order. B, questions will be given and answers are expected from the student. He should read the question very carefully and try to write the answer of them. And C, that writes dialogue in the own words of the student, means only suggestion will be given on which subject you are going to complete your dialogue, and 3 exchanges are expected. So, in this way, write dialogue in 3 minutes on given theme. theme or subject will be given to you. Right now, let us go to see question number 5B, that is speech drafting. This is different from dialogue writing or letter writing. So, this is typical to know that first title is must to give, start traditionally, respected teacher, like that, and so on, that you will complete it. 3 paragraphs are expected, and proper conclusion is that at the end of your speech, as we listen, as we do on a dais. Right now, let us go to see in the same section, question number 6 will be asked, and that is also different from letter writing, dialogue writing, and speech writing. That will be information transfer, and this section also carries 10 marks. Question number 6A will carry 5 marks, and question number 6B will carry 5 marks, total 10 marks. Information transfer is that means activity 1, non-verbal to verbal, means what? Non-verbal means chart, pie chart, table, diagrams, and so on. And on the basis of them, you will have to write a paragraph from the chart, table, pie chart, and diagram, and so on. Second thing is that verbal to non-verbal. Verbal means passage will be given and the student will be asked to prepare family tree, chart, table, pie chart, like that. So tip is important for activity 2 is usually more scoring, means this question carries more easily. Right now let us go to see question number 6B, that is expand the theme. Kalpana Vistar in Marathi. So this activity carries 5 marks. How? Means news report or story writing will be asked for that. B1 will be news report. A heading will be given, and on the basis of the heading, you will prepare your own news report. Means with the points will be given in your activity sheet, that is headline, byline, lead line, facts, and all that will be in passive voice. It is because something is done by someone, and so this news report will be in passive voice, most of that. Right now see, B means B2, that will be story writing. We have listened stories, we have written stories, and these stories are simple to complete, but when points will be given, here points will not be given, only beginning or ending of the story will be given, only one line, and on the basis of that line you will frame your own story. And simple thing to understand is that story writing is always in past tense, that will not be in future as well as in present tense. So from start or from end, you will have to observe the line and complete the story. Right now, use past tense that I told you, and imagination. Story is not fact. Story is imagination. What you feel about what you read. And so, in this way, you will try to complete your story. Right now, let us go to see the next section, and that is last one in your activity sheet. That carries only 5 marks. And this skill development means what? It is not different from, but it is translation. Students will be asked to translate the given activities in his own mother tongue, for example, in Marathi. The student comes from Marathi medium, will translate in Marathi. The student comes from Hindi medium, he will translate in Hindi. The student will come from Urdu medium, he will translate in Urdu. So, this activity is divided in 3 parts, A, B, and C. In part A, words, 6 words will be given, and the students are asked or expected to translate 4 words. But I will request all the students to do all the words, because by mistake we can make mistake, and so we should not lose our mark. So the words means poverty, dream, change, success, courage, flight, and the whole words asked in these activities will be from your textbook. They will not be different from that. So take care. B part is that sentences. 4 sentences will be given and the students will be asked to translate only 2, but I will request you to translate 4 of them, means all the sentences, so that you can get more marks, means you can score more easily. And part 3, that is idiom or proverbs, money in Marathi. We listen different kinds of idioms or proverbs, and the language of idioms or phrases are not related to word meaning. Means every word will not carry the same meaning. So here one symbol I have given, but different can be also asked there. Honesty is the best policy, that you know it all. But when sentence will be asked as the child is the father of man, it is not possible child can be the father of man. But the meaning of this idiom is that मुलाचे पाय पाडण्यात दिसतात in Marathi. So you will have to consider it logically and translate it very properly. In this way, take care to do the activity last, that is translation activity, means skill development activity, to get full marks. It is very easy. In this way, this whole activity will carry 80 marks, and I expect all the students will get maximum marks in this exam. Wish you all the best. Thank you.